What's good, people? We are live. What's up? It's your man DL Saint. Welcome to I really want to know podcast. What's up, guys? Y'all know what it is. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Thanks for being here. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I know I had a thumbnail out for a different show. And I wanted to do the show, man, but kind of like what this thumbnail says. When it gets, I don't know. I pushed that show for the difference between players and guys having games to tomorrow. It gives me more time to think, and I'm just doing sound checks right now, so you're gonna hear me with this clap noise. It is what it is. Sound is good. I needed to talk to y'all. Just period. I mean, it's good to have this platform, man. It's good to have people out there that'll listen to you. You know what I mean? It's good. What's good, Sister Candace? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sister Candace in the house. It's good, y'all. I just want to talk about some stuff, man. Bro, especially as an old man, I'm sitting here and I see so many people who are struggling with the day-to-day, right? They just struggling with it. And a lot of it, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, a lot of it is our fault as a society. We have done so much to make life so hard for some. And it's not like it's most either. I don't want to get out there and say it's most, but we have done so much to make life hard for some. I mean, we talk about this on this platform a lot, y'all. We talk about the timeout generation. We talk about everybody gets a trophy. We talk about the parents, the bulldozer parents, the helicopter parents. We talk about no accountability and all that kind of stuff. Like, we live in a society where we will award people that shouldn't be rewarded. Like, we will reward you for being bad. We will, like Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit got canceled on TikTok because he said you should punish a woman's bad behavior. They canceled him for that. Because he was picking on women is what they wanted to say. Oh, he's picking on women. But I think the broader message is we cancel people for holding others accountable. Like, how dare you say you should hold someone accountable for their actions? How dare you? And that's kind of where we are right now. And, again, it doesn't affect everyone, but it affects enough, right? And then the people who, it's kind of crazy because the people who are out here doing wrong and they keep doing wrong and they make themselves feel bad. You feel me? Like they're doing wrong and they're getting rewarded for it. And they know that they are out of bounds. And they just want someone to tell them it's okay. Like, oh, there, you're going to be fine. Nah, man. Nah, you're not. You should feel bad because you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I hope I can curse. They got new rules on YouTube now. You get demonetized if you curse a lot. And there's certain words you're not supposed to say. I'm going to have to go over the new terms and stuff. So, because thanks to y'all, we are eligible to be monetized now, and all that paperwork has been done. We're just in the review process. It's a 3-step review. The first 2 steps have been completed, and now we're just waiting for the final step and the okay from YouTube, and we'll be monetized, and we'll have the ability to super chat and also, get paid for commercials and stuff like that. We got Brother Mandrell in the house. What's good, fam? How you feeling, man? Miss AKA lady is also in the house. What's up? Good evening to y'all, man. I just want to sit here, man. I want to take a little. This is gonna be a short one for real, y'all. I don't plan on making this long at all, but I just want to give it that. I want to get that message out there, y'all. You know what I mean? For the grown ups, for the old heads, for the young heads. You know what I mean? For the babies, the baby gangsters out there. You know what I mean? It is going to get hard. Life ain't supposed to be easy. It's not. And for those who think that it is supposed to be easy, and maybe your life has been easy, it's all been rainbows and candy cane, good for you. But I'm here to tell you that's not normal. That's not normal. And when things get hard, you need to push through. Everyone has bad days, but you still need to push through. You need to push forward. You know what I mean? Brother Mandrell, I'm going to put the link in here because I definitely want to Brother Mandrell is somebody I need to hear right now, man. I need to hear that hardcore toughness. You know what I mean? I need to hear it right now. You know, because man, it's just so easy to want to just curl up in a ball, man, and cover yourself up with all the blankets and stuff and just hope the world doesn't see you, right? But they see you. They see you. And it's not going to go away. So whoever needs to hear this, if you out there right now dealing with something and you running from it, you hide from it, go deal with it. Go take it head on. Don't turn and run. Don't dig a hole and jump in it. You know what I mean? Just charge right into it. Deal with it. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, it's just like the past couple of days I've been dealing with something that I've been dealing with really for the past 5 years. Past 5 years. Y'all know what it is. I'm not going to mention it, but y'all know what it is. And we have a system that is just crushing some people, bro. Absolutely crushing them. And we don't, you know what I mean? We really don't want to do anything about it. And even I did that. As tough as I like to make myself out to be, and I have been tough in my life, there's been some times I've been really tough. But there's been some times when it's just like you want to try to run and hide, bro. And I just want to tell y'all, man, you can't do that. It will not work. You can run as hard as you want, run as far as you want to run. But that issue, whatever it is still going to be there. You still going to have to deal with it. And when you get tired of running, you're going to be tired. And that issue is going to be like 10x'd, 100x'd. You know what I mean? It's going to be a bigger, badder problem than it was when you started running away. So you just got to deal with it, whatever it is. Sometimes you got to jump through hoops. Sometimes you got to run the extra mile. You just have to sometimes. You know what I mean? You got to face the issue. There's a lot of people out there who have financial issues. Like it might be credit, right? Your credit messed up. So when it gets bad and the money isn't there and the bills keep coming and the phone keeps ringing and you know it's bill collectors and you know it's other people or whatever, they like penning stuff to your door or whatever. Like there's been people with some really bad problems. What they do, they run. You just want to try to run from it. And that problem only grows, right? It gets worse and worse and worse. You are going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. So it's best to just deal with it from the beginning. Just right off rip. Just deal with it. Lady Navoa's in the house. What's good, love? Good to see you. I'm glad you're busy, love. Get that bread. Thanks for coming through. Thank you, Miss AKA Lady. Stay strong, DL. In the end, your truth will come to light. That's what it is. My thing is, you know, I look at it from a warrior perspective. Sometimes you just got to face the fire. You just got to face the fire. So, man, I appreciate those words, though. Brother Mandrell's in the house. What's good, fam? How you feeling?
Hey, DL, how's it going?
It's going all right, man. Like I'm pushing through. You know what it is, man. It's snafu on my end, bro. Snafu.
Congratulations on the monetization.
Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
I'll hit you with that one first.
We'll start there.
Hey, go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money.
Hey, for real.
I told my sister, I said, listen, you better pick up them pennies. They spend too.
They spend too. They add up.
And exactly. I said that to her too. I said, listen, it may not look like much, but it adds up. It all adds up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people don't understand. Like billionaires, it's a completely different mindset from middle class to six figures to millionaire and billionaire. Each category has and poor people. Each category has a completely different mindset than the other. And what people don't know is billionaires are stingy. They're Scrooge McDuck with their money. Millionaires might be kind of cavalier. Yeah, they're sitting up, but billionaires, no. You would not steal 2 cents from them. They'll declare World War III, man.
For real.
And like you said, with all the money, you think about it, with all the money he got here, surely he don't care. The billionaire doesn't care. He gonna get his.
He gonna get his. Those are all facts. Those are all facts. I mean, and it's like it is what it is. Yeah, are there generous billionaires out there? Yeah, there's some.
No, they're not.
There are. There are a couple. You can't.
No, DL. Come on, those are tax write-offs. So they're not doing it out the kindness of their heart, man.
But that's what I was going to get to. Yeah, they're generous, but they're getting
They're getting
rewarded
something
for
out of
that.
it, right?
Yeah.
They're not doing it for no reason.
They don't want to give their money.
Generous is when you do it and don't expect anything back, and you're not trying to get anything back. They're trying to get that money back.
Yeah, because like
and the way they move money. When I learned the big in that game, DL, whole nother world. Whole nother world.
It's a whole nother world, man. And money moves fast too, y'all. Like, it's just one of those things. And it was back to my point, because it's like everyone goes through something. The show I wanted to do today was going to be a fun show. Like, it was, talking about the player game and talking about having game and what that means and all that. But certain shows, you gotta be ready. Like, everything gotta be ready. If you're gonna have fun, you gotta be ready. Even as a stand-up comedian, there's times I've done my routine and I just wasn't feeling it, but I got a routine that I could do. And if you're watching it closely, you could tell, like, dude is not feeling it. Yeah, the people are laughing, they don't know me, but anybody that know me, like, bro, what's going on? So tonight would have been one of those nights. I could have gone through it, but y'all would be like, yo, bro, what's wrong with you, man? You know what I mean? So on this platform, I'm going to make sure my mind is right for the content, whatever we're trying to do. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of just not saying nothing, because you still got to do it. You can't not. I done committed to this. And, I put a thumbnail out there, like, people expect me to be here Monday through Friday. And then, like, random days and random weekend days. I still got to do it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, people. You can't run and hide. You can't dig a hole and get in it. You can't cover yourself up with the covers.
Yeah, now you're talking about language.
Right. You got to do it, especially your language. Who?
Yeah. Who? Just like now, I don't feel like going to MMA. But guess what I'm doing? Get my stuff packed up in my bag right now to go leave and go to MMA. I don't feel like working out, but guess what I got to do? I got to get up and get out there and get up and get out there and get it. And it's just, part of being a man, DL, is doing things even though you don't feel like doing it. It might be something you don't even want to do, but you need to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it has to be done. Like, look at the chat right here. But look at the chat right here, Lady Navoa. Yeah, I am, but God is. Gotta put to rest 2 loved ones. Not the type of busy. Deke, pray for me, y'all. Yeah, please.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep you in our prayers, Lady Navoa.
Please pray for Sister Lady Navoa. Please. That's again, these are the things where you just want to run and hide. Like, well, if I just shove my fingers in my ears and say la, la, la loud enough, it'll all go away. Well, it won't. It's still going to be there for you to deal with. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Continue. What were you saying, though?
Yeah, doing what you don't want to do when you don't feel like doing it. Do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I woke up late today because my alarm clock didn't go off. Set the alarm and everything, didn't go off, but I had errands to run this morning. So I had to rush and get up and get out and go downtown and do some stuff, I planned on doing it earlier, but I've been in the moods where if I didn't do things in the time frame that I wanted to do them, I just wait till the next day. But that's not, no, you can't make that a habit. You know what I'm saying? That can't even be in my mentality. So, and that was when I first when I got out and got to deal with depression and all that stuff because of combat stress. I totally understand it now, because depression can eat you up. The world can eat you up if you let it. And I've seen the result of it. I've seen a friend of mine, still a good friend of mine, but I got, them people you gotta love at a distance.
Yeah.
Because they're too volatile. Like, he's one of those people, man. Like, he's he was a good dude, but it's just the world ate him up, and now this is how he is. He's like this now. So
some people never recover. That's true. Some people never recover. It'll get them, and it'll turn you, man. It'll turn your heart black. And this is, everyone's talking about Andrew Tate these days because, with his situation and being incarcerated and all this, right? Andrew Tate went viral for saying the depression isn't real. Now, here's the thing. Depression is real. We're talking about it right now. But basically what he was saying is what we're talking about right now. It's only as, if you let it go unchecked, you'll see how real it is. It'll eat you up. It'll destroy you slowly, just gnawing at you. And if you run from it, it's going to catch you. So you have to deal with that too, y'all. That's the one of the things, like Miss Glow Girl and Brother Marcus, shout out to y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. Nighters, appreciate you. But this is one of those things, like Brother Mandrell was saying. He don't want to go to MMA. He don't feel like rolling with these people. He don't feel like taking these blows, but he's got to go do it. Like, I didn't feel like coming on here right now. I want to sit downstairs right now. What I want to do is eat a pizza and drink some cognac. That's what I want to do. That's bad for me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get on live. Let me go on live so I don't do something stupid.
Yep. I don't feel like going here and throwing these hands, but I got to.
Got
you. You know, I really don't feel, and I honestly don't feel like a deal. I really, really don't. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's Monday. Got to get out there and get it. And the thing is, I feel like this now, but once I go and when I leave, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I did that. You know, the endorphins kick in and you start feeling good, you know, and you're just like, man, I'm so glad I made it out here and did this. You know, and it's the reward of it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And plus it's a feeling of achievement because you overcame, you know, the laziness.
Yeah, you push through it. Same thing now. Yeah. Right now, with every moment I spend here with y'all right now, I feel a little bit better because I'm facing it in my own way. Mandrell hits the gym. That's how he faces it. You know what I mean? I'm on here going live. That's how I face it. There's more stuff I got to do, of course, afterwards. Like, it's, you know, like official stuff that needs to be done. You know what I mean? Leia Novoa has to deal with something she certainly doesn't want to deal with. I have to put the rest 2 loved ones, but she's going to push through it and get that done. Please pray for her and her family, for those who do pray. You know what I mean? Meditate for those who meditate or light a candle, whatever it is you do. But please keep this, you know, keep our sister in your minds. And everybody is dealing with something right now. Right now. Question is, are you running from it or are you going to face it and push through it? You know what I'm saying? How often do you want to run from shit, Brother Mandrell? Real talk.
All the time you want to run. You want to run from it, but, you know, that's when you run towards it. You know, you have to run straight through it. That's one of the things, like, if you're out and about or whatever, and then there's something that's, if you like starting your own business, that's scary because, you know, if you have a 9-to-5, you know that check coming, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you're unfulfilled. The job is causing you to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this happen to so many people, but they still come in every day, even though they don't want to. They do that for something that makes them miserable, but they won't take the leap of faith and believe in themselves and trust themselves to start their own business and try that. You may pass or you may fail, but why would you take that gamble and go into a place that makes you miserable as opposed to taking that same gamble and bet on yourself? If you get what I'm saying, you know, people go to jobs and make them miserable and they cause their depression. Yeah, but they're too afraid. How are you okay with that? But you're too afraid to bet on yourself. You know, right. Start your own business, and you're still doing the same thing. You're overcoming the fear.
Right. And people want to sit back. It's one of the things that Brother Mandrell said. I think we were on Black Man on Filters Network, or maybe it might have been your show or somebody else's show. But we were talking about you know, making decisions when things go bad, right? When life kicks you in the teeth, it knocks you down, right? People don't want to get back up. And then when they do get back up, they don't want to make decisions. They just want someone else to come and fix it for them. Just somebody come fix it for me. Ain't nobody coming. You got to get up and handle this yourself.
Right. No one's coming to save you. That's one of the first things that as men, we have to have our boys understand. No one is coming to save you. You have to be your own hero. You know, get role models here and there where you can. Find mentors here and there when you can and where you can. But understand that no one is coming to save you. You got to do it yourself. No matter how much time it takes, no matter how much effort is in it, you have to do it yourself.
Yeah. And it's real, y'all. And like ladies out here, you know, it's so many men and women right now are struggling to come together and be together, right? I'm here to tell you there's definitely strength in numbers. So when you have someone who cares about you, and you going through something that's getting the better of you, it's that person that's there for you to help, you know what I mean, that you can lean on. Just like, nah, come on, get up, let's go, let's get this done, because y'all a team. But so many people now, they want to do it on their own. I could do bad by myself. You know what I mean? It's tough. There's so many women out here struggling right now. And there's so many dudes out here they're struggling too. And they're like, well, we could just struggle on our own. How about y'all come together, man, and build something? That nuclear family works for a reason.
No, DL. See, DL, you're so stupid. Okay. Why combine resources with another person and have more when I can just do it all by myself and have less? Doesn't that make sense?
Way less.
See, doesn't that make sense? Yeah, I can do worse by myself, actually. But believe the nonsensical cliche, I can do bad by myself. Okay, then find someone you can do good with. How about we try that out?
You're a person making $100,000 and you're $50,000 in debt. And there's another person over there who makes $60,000 and they have perfect credit and they're lonely. Nah, don't get with them. Don't get with them and have that person clear out your debt and you guys could go on and build together because now y'all making almost $200,000 a year together. Building, right. Buying, saving, right? Creating. Nah, don't do that. Stay at home. Stay under those covers.
And then if you put your money together, say you make this whole thing of money. I'm like, okay, if you get married, let's say your wife makes $80,000 a year, you make 30. You're still over $100,000 combined. Y'all can't make it off that? No. I got to keep my money. See, there you go. That right there, DL. When people feel like it's their money, that's when the whole thing blows up. And you've already walked into this venture of marriage with a loser's mentality. You're preparing for things to go wrong and you're preparing to leave before you've even started. And then they wonder why, more than half of marriages fail. Your mentality was wrong from the get-go.
From the get-go. You weren't committed to the ideal from the beginning. Maybe you didn't understand what it meant because a lot of people don't. They had nothing to compare it to. They've never seen it. Miss Globe Girl, depression is not an easy thing to understand and get over if only things were that easy. Real talk. It is hard to get over.
Absolutely.
And don't be afraid to seek out help. You can go talk to the pros or you can go talk to your clan. Like the stuff that I'm dealing with right now, thank God for my clan. Because they can sense right away something ain't right. And they come together to give you that support you need. You know what I mean? And Mandrill, can we talk about the importance of teams? You know what I'm saying? And the loyalty on your team?
Absolutely, man. I remember being in the Army and being on a team. We would train so much and spend so much time together that we didn't need on missions. We didn't need to talk to each other. Everyone knew where we needed to be and what we needed to do. And we also knew that at any given time, whatever plan we had, the whole thing could go out of the window. But we were prepared for but we knew each other and trusted each other so much that we were prepared for that too. It's all about trust. You have to trust the members of your team to have your back, and you have to have their back as well. If everybody is pulling their own weight, there's no way the machine falls down.
No way. Each person, each man on that team, or if you're, for those people out there in the real world, each person on your team can hold up the team by themselves for a short time if needed. So everyone else could get to what they need to do and then come back, man. I'm telling you, people come away from the nuclear family, when people come away from the village, now we're separated. Now we're alone. And those people are easy to pick off. You're easy to conquer. But when you have a team, right, there's strength in numbers. The whole thing, you hold your hand up individual 5 fingers a week, but you pull them all together into a fist, and it's strong. That's real talk. You know what I mean? Get y'all teams together. Y'all quit trying to do all this stuff on y'all own.
Yeah, but I mean, it's difficult to get people to understand that the secret sauce of what held the nuclear family together has all but been lost on us for the most part. You got people out there, like you got ladies looking for this guy who's got all this money, who's really accomplished and stuff like that. And I tell women all the time, no, ladies, you don't want to catch that guy after he's accomplished everything and gotten into the bag and all that. You don't want to wait for the guy at the finish line. You do not want to do that. Is one of the worst mistakes you can make. You want to catch people like, well, blah, 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 this guy, I dated this guy, he has potential. No, do not date potential. You never date potential. You never date the guy at the finish line. But what are we supposed to do? You date trajectory. What trajectory is this guy on? It doesn't mean, what that means is this. Yeah, you meet a guy, you're talking, right? You ask this guy, what does he plan on doing in life? He gives you his answer. So now you start asking him questions to find out, what has he already done to get there? What is he going to do to get there? And what is he doing to get there right now? So you use that information to figure out, okay, this guy is actually on his way to doing it. He's actually doing it. So when you come in, all you do is gaslight him to keep him going, to reach his goal. And he's going to remember that. He's going to remember how you motivated him. You had his back through this whole thing. Now he knows he can trust you. Well, he thinks he can trust you because you were there before the money came in. But if I meet you and then let's say here comes the money, how do I know I can trust you? How do I know that you are there for me other than the money? How do I know you even like me? Mm-hmm. And now you got these problems because I'm already coming to the marriage thinking, yeah, she's here for the resources. So let me get what I can out of her and that'll be it. Those guys have a different mentality, ladies. I mean, it's all boils down to mentality, DL.
It really does. And I mean, it's not like, I'm not trying to paint women in a certain picture, but I agree with what Brother Mandrell is saying. And then like these dudes out here, y'all need to step it up, y'all. You know what I mean? Sister Candace, we may just be avatars and people whom you have yet to meet, but we are here for you and each other. Appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that, Sister Candace. I mean, and here's the thing. This is my team. We built it. This is my team. Brother Mandrell over here, he's a team leader. You know what I mean? I'm here like Sister Candace says, like there's a bunch of avatars that I have yet to meet. I plan on meeting y'all. Real talk. I plan on meeting y'all. That is my goal. You know what I mean? I want to be there. So you put, y'all see me on here, but I want you to see me in real life. And when we talk about, teams and couples making it, I've never met Sister Candace and her husband. I've never interacted with them in real life, but I bet you it works like hand in glove. I guarantee that's how it works. Like every man that I know that's successful, I'm just talking just personally. I'm not saying this is the case for the world, but every man that I know that's really successful and happy, right? He has a woman in his life. Now, they might not be legally married. Some of them are. But they have been together and they have gone through the crucible together and they work hand in glove. They care about one another. They care about the families that they built and they care about their clans. I'm telling you, y'all, coming from a dude, like I'm a single guy, but my clan is strong and I'm strong with them. Like, yeah, I'm sitting here venting a little bit, but I want to share this with y'all because there's somebody out there who really needs to hear this. You're probably not alone. You probably have people in your life that you can really count on. You just refuse to let them in. And that could be a problem, people, because I'm telling you, when the shit gets bad, I'm sorry, I can't curse. When the defecation hits the oscillator, people, it's your team is going to help you push through that. You know what I mean? It's your team. So I'm just saying, y'all, like, man, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I don't be off on that spiritual stuff, but I do believe in my teams. I do believe in good people. And I do believe that good people could do bad things sometimes, right? And I know when the world can crush you if you let it. Point blank, period. Every time I've had a bad time, a serious issue, it was my team that came through for me. I think back since going all the way back to the sandbox. If I was sitting there trying to move some little rock or something because I wanted to see the creepy crawlies under and I just couldn't do it, one of my buddies would come over and together we'll move the rock out the way so we can see all the worms. I mean, life ain't really changed that much for me since that. You know what I mean? It's not a little rock I'm moving out the way to see the worms. It might be a legal issue, right? Or it might be a social issue, right? It could be a relationship issue, but when you have someone you can talk to, you know what I mean? That's going to help you get through it. And if you don't, I mean, there are professionals out there too, man, because I'm tired of seeing these stories where people are doing horrific things to other people. There was a woman in Cincinnati, Ohio, mad at her baby daddy, decided she wanted to run him over with their vehicle with one of their children in the car, by the way. She runs the man over. He's able to jump out the way at the last moment. He gets injured pretty bad, but he didn't die. But she also hit an innocent bystander crossing just in the parking lot trying to make his way into the grocery store. She killed that man. And that guy had an accident on a motorcycle some decade before and was paralyzed and worked his way back to where he can kind of walk with a cane. And he gets run over by some woman who's mad and upset and depressed or whatever because she thought her boyfriend, her father, the father of her kids, was having a romantic relationship with her cousin or some such. There's too many stories like that. There's a story of a guy this is a wealthy dude, 6-figure plus guy. And he was dealing with a woman going through a divorce and dealing with child support. And his girlfriend, a living girlfriend, and they were pregnant with the child. And his girlfriend got upset with him or whatever. It's like, well, I'm going to leave you too. And I'm going to get child support from you too. And I'm going to ruin you, saying all this stuff. So what did this guy do? He went and deleted both those women. Luckily, he didn't touch the children. Well, the unborn child, unfortunately, didn't make it. But the children who were here, they were sitting in the car while he's in there doing this horrific thing. Did he have anybody to talk to? You know what I mean? Was he just running and finally just like, screw it? This is the kind of stuff we need to be talking about, y'all, because this is the kind of stuff that needs to stop. You know, it just needs to stop. I get it. Trust me. I get it. You know what I mean? I get the anger. I get the rage. Trust me. You know what I mean? Especially as an old man, I know how I sit down and I think it through. I meditate. I let those feelings pass through. Because I don't want to act on those things. Because that's not going to get you anywhere that you need to be. It's only going to hurt you. You're going to hurt somebody, and then someone's going to come and try to hurt you and whatever. Meanwhile, who's devastated? The children. At the end of the day, when you're talking about this sort of thing, it all boils down to the kids. It's the kids who are left holding the bag. They got to sit there and figure out why mommy did this to daddy or why daddy did this to mommy and why they living with grandma or worse, why they in the system. Can't run from it, people. Can't run from it. Brother Cody as King is here like, damn, I was still waiting for the other video. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like, life kicked me in the teeth, bro. I had to switch it up, man. I didn't have the energy needed to do that video, bro. I didn't have the energy needed. I didn't. So I'm over here talking about getting back up, bro. When life kicks you in the teeth, man, you're going to fall down, but you need to get back up. You know what I mean? Just like in that 300 movie, right? When the kids went off to learn how to be Spartans and they were getting beat up, they kept getting back up. You got to get back up, bro.
Yeah, I'll say this, deal. You'll never know what you're made of until your back's against the wall and your life is on the line. There were times where in training, I could have died in training. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you're up there and your safety equipment is your hands and a rope. Yeah, like that's just safety equipment. Your hands and a rope.
Yeah,
man.
On this platform, I talked about a jump I went on when we got airborne, and there was some sort of mechanical there. The C-130 had to declare an emergency, had to make an emergency landing. You know what I mean? Everyone jumped up. Jumpmaster was jumping up, screaming, if we open the doors, just go. This is what they told us, Mandrell. If we open the doors, just go.
In the case of an emergency like that, that is the case. If they open those doors, if the plane's having problems and they open those doors, just go. Now, look how much can go wrong, man.
Routine operation, routine training op, man. Just a routine jump. And all of a sudden, we barely in the air. Oh man, we might not. But that's just it. You just deal with it.
And look how much can go wrong in the air without the jump master properly taking the static lines and all kind of stuff. You know, so you know how many static lines get wrapped around people's necks and arms and shit. I mean, pardon my language, but that's bruh. I mean, because I've been on jumps where accidents have happened.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I remember a major and a colonel. They had a midair collision underneath the aircraft. They hit the ground, broke up.
Yes.
They were broke up before they hit the ground, man. So when they hit the ground, there was no proper landing, no PLF. So they got broke up there too.
Yep, just splat. I've seen that.
Man.
People stealing other people's air and all that. I mean,
yep.
But again, you got to get back up. Even if you get, your body's broken, you got to get back up. those people who lost limbs or they lose the use of their limbs, they get back up. Those who don't, what happened? They waste away. You got to get back up, man. Brother Cody is king. That vitamin D helps move big time. Please get on that. I will, brother. Thank you so much. Brother Cody was telling me what vitamins I should be taking. You know what I mean? Because
Cody works out. Now. Cody works out, man. Cody's in the gym as much as I am. Like if you ever catch up with him on Instagram, the pictures he got up there, Cody's a king's a trip. He shows out on Instagram. Okay, yeah. ladies, Cody is king is a trap. Don't fall for it.
It ain't no trap. Go ahead and fall for it. Yo, brother Cody.
I saw Cody's Instagram. I was like, I see what he's doing. All right. I see what Cody doing.
And brother Cody, if you got a minute, man, you ain't got to cam up or nothing, man, but hit that link, bro. I would love to hear your input on this, man, because there's certain people, not just men, there are women out there who are good at handling this stuff too. There's certain people who just deal with it better. And I want to hear some secrets, man. Put it in the chat, y'all. Like, how do y'all handle the bad times?
I'll tell you how I do it. I mean,
how you do it, bro?
It's like I tell people, I don't actually know. It just doesn't affect me the way it affects everybody else. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I attribute it to training or just the way I was born. I don't know, because even death has never affected me like it's affected everyone else. Even before the Army, it just never hit me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Dust those scammy ass. I can't get back up. The white man won't let me.
The white man,
yeah, don't come up on the panel, Dust. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for you. I mean, trolling right now, bro.
Yeah,
I love you, though, bro.
What you do is that's where the mentality comes in. You start. It's going to be difficult, but you make it. That's why you have to make it a practice and a habit to focus on other things. You know what I mean? I might, like, if something gets really, really bad, I might stop everything that I'm doing and sit down and watch a movie or play a video game. I might do, my thing is I'll do something completely different than what's bothering me. You know what I'm saying?
And then once that's over, you'll go up and it's like, all right, let me go deal with this. Or
it's still there and it's still going to bother you, of course. But however, it gives you a break, so you mellow out. And the edge comes off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to take the edge off a little bit, at least a little bit, so you can focus. You know, that's one of my habits. I'll just do something completely unrelated to what's going on with me. And people are like, well, why are you sitting there playing video games? Is that, you know this is important? Yeah, it's important. So why don't you get up and do something about it? What can I do about it now? Is there anything that I can do about it right now? No? Okay, then. Why worry about it? Because the worrying is where you're going to make your mistakes.
Yeah, the worrying is where the blood pressure starts to get high. The worrying is where, the heart rate starts to mess up, where all the anxiety comes in. That's a good point, bro, because I can handle all sorts of things, man. I've been, you name it, I've been through it. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there who are like that. They can handle almost everything that's thrown at them, but every now and then something comes that they can't handle that at that moment. So what would you suggest for those people? Like, what would you do? And Mad 4, I see you, bro. What's good, man? What's good, young airborne? I'm trying to get him. This is the brother who's in the reserves, but I'm trying to get him into get to an airborne unit, man. Get him some wings. He was like, I don't know what bad times would be even like, or even be like. I just live and I try to make it better. You know what I mean? That's what we all try to do, man. But
sometimes life won't let you.
Sometimes life won't let you. That's why I say you got to get up. You got to run towards it. You got to push through it. It's so easy, just like, I'm going to stay in bed. I ain't going to lie to y'all. There's been some days where I just wouldn't get out of bed. There'll be some things going on. Because it's like Mandrell said, there's nothing you can really do about it at the moment. But what I should have done, what I wound up doing later, is I'll get up and go walk or go to the gym. Like, get up.
Yeah, because laying in bed is just, your mind's just going to dwell on it. So what people don't understand is me playing the video games or me going to the gym or me doing something complete or watching a movie takes my mind off of what's going on for, at least for a while, at least for an hour and a half or two, takes my mind off of it. And I can't tell you how many times I sat there while watching a movie and bing, got an idea. And I write that idea down so I don't forget it. And there it is. You know what I'm saying? Yet that's one thing to do.
Brother Cody is here. Cody is king. What's up, man? What's good, bro?
Cody is king.
Thanks for coming through, bro. Hey, man, honestly, man, I just want to know because, I mean, I've gotten a real good feel for you, man. We've chopped it up offline and everything, bro. And thank you so much for the advice, bro. I really appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah.
So how do you handle this type shit, bro? Because I ain't going to sit here and say that no one gets depressed, no one goes through it. That's bullshit. Everyone goes through it. How do you handle it, bro?
I actually completely agree with Mandrell. I mean, if there's something you can do to at least work towards it right away, get on that. Because a lot of part of being depressed comes from feeling trapped and powerless, right? It's the inability to do something about it, and where you feel doomed. So if you can get on something, at least working towards that right away, that's going to alleviate a large part of that stress. But also, like Mandrell was saying, if you can't do fucking something about it, just try to relax. Find something that's going to entertain you until you can. I'm not saying do that permanently, but don't stress about something you cannot do anything about. You know, bide your time until you can.
That's what's up. Wiser words were never spoken, man. Thanks for that, bro. And here's the thing, too, y'all. For everyone out there, you know, we talk the red pill stuff and we talk the blue pill stuff and we talk what we talk about, our political stuff, liberal, conservative. But here's the thing. We all go through this type of stuff, right? Again, I'm trying to clean it up. Y'all notice I'm trying to clean it up now. We're monetized. I want to see what it looks like being clean versus being dirty. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, especially hanging around Cody and Mandrell. It's not gonna last that long, I'm telling you. But while it's lasting, we're gonna try it. But here's the thing: we all go through it. Everything else is smoke and mirrors. We all go through this. Like all of us are, we are the same. You know what I mean? So I'm so glad that these brothers are here. You know what I mean? Because we're real men. You want to talk about the alpha type shit, the top tier guys? Well, here we are. Now, I'm not going to go outside these doors normally and like be walking around moping with my shoulders all slumped. Even when I'm going through it, I walk with my head held high, my shoulders back, my chest out. That's just me. I'm still making eye contact with everybody I see, right? I'm still, that does not change. It's just normally when you come into your home, that's when you get into this coward mode, this soft person sucker mode. And that's what I'm saying you need to push through, because you need to face whatever it is when it's just you and that thing, when you're alone. What do you guys think about that? We'll start with Brother Cody.
I think being comfortable can encourage you to do fuck all, right? And once you're home, you're like, well, I'm already satisfied. I'm here. I'm safe, taken care of for the most part. I think that's a trap to fall into. But what I will say is, if you can at least get out and start doing some exercise or working out, that's going to immediately, I mean, it might suck when you first start doing it, but it's going to immediately change your mood. It's kind of hard to feel bad after when the rest of your body's had your ass kicked. So
that's a great point. Brother Mandrell, what are your thoughts? That's a great point.
I agree. Exercise does help. It always helps me. I mean, like I said, I may not feel like it, but I'm finna go here and hit these bags and spar with a few people, you know. And I know full well after I'm done, I'm gonna feel way better and happy I did it. It's because the endorphins are gonna release in the brain, and that's gonna give you this wave of euphoria. That's what happens when you exercise. You know, it does improve your mood almost instantly. You know, and but like I said, don't distract yourself too long. And don't lay down and do nothing, because if you lay down and do nothing, again, your mind's going to dwell on it. And then that's the easy way to get stuck. So that's why for me, I don't play video games too often, but when I do, I'll play video games. Like I haven't finished God of War yet, Ragnarok. I've had that game for months now. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in the mood, yeah, I'll fire it up and I'll make progress on that. And then before you know it, 2 hours have passed by. I've been distracted for 2 hours. I'm like, okay, let me have dinner or something like that. And while I'm doing this, that, and the other, or what, you know, cooking or playing a video game or whatever, an idea will pop up. You know what I'm saying? That's because I've relaxed. Because when you're doing things, when you're anxious and stuff like that, your mind's clouded.
A large part of it too is like you feel trapped and helpless, right? So at least if
absolutely,
you're at least performing something that you're bettering yourself at, regardless. You know, even if you hate it at the moment, you're actually improving yourself, which will improve your situation.
All right, so let's talk about what you should not do. and let me start because I know a whole lot about that. What you should not do when you're facing something that's getting the better of you in the moment, right? Or if you're dealing with some form of depression, or you're dealing with the loneliness, the sadness, right? And this is something I've always done. If I feel this way, I don't drink. I do not drink.
Oh, no.
Because that's a slippery slope, people. That is a slippery slope. You get to the point where you want to pacify yourself with alcohol or drugs, right? Or for some of you guys out there, women, right? If your mind ain't right, you should not be out here messing with women. Why? Because you might run up on the wrong one. And again, your mind ain't right. So now you just let the enemy inside the gate. So those are three things that when my mind isn't right, I've learned over the years to do. That last one, the women one, I had to learn the hard way on that. You know what I mean? And I own it. I put myself in the situation. I knew I wasn't right, but I was in the street trying to pacify myself. It was the same as drinking. I've never done drugs. Like I don't do like cocaine and nothing like that, but it's the same as doing, some sort of hard drug or something because you're running from the problem. So, Mandrell, what would be the top three things you would say don't do when you're battling this sort of thing?
Don't sit there and do nothing. That's one. Examples are laying in bed, sitting down in the chair with nothing on, no TV, nothing to distract you. You know what I'm saying? But also I say don't get into an argument with anybody.
Oh, that's a good one.
Do not argue with anybody because a lot of stuff's going to come out that you can't take back.
Or you might just go off. You might, if you get into an argument with a stranger, I'll share this with y'all. And y'all know when I'm serious about shit, I don't really use the buttons that much. I'm not going to hit the story time button on this one. You know what I mean? Because it's real serious. I was in a bad place. And some dude just walked up and was looking at me like that. What you want to do kind of look. I'm looking at him like, dude, back up. Right? This man almost was ended. The only reason I stopped is because some stranger, some woman, I don't know, never seen her before, I've never seen her since, stopped me. She was like, don't do it. She just walked up to me and she grabbed me on my shoulders and she said, don't do it. So I let the man go. Now here's the thing. Mandrell's right. I shouldn't have been, he wasn't a threat to me. I could have walked away. I could have run away, anything. I almost lost my freedom. Because my head wasn't right. That was a great one, Mandrell. And what was your third?
A good third one depends on the person. Like for me, alcohol is not going to make me clown and act up. I'm a very, very chill drunk. I don't know why people think I'll go crazy and act a fool if I drink or something. They think that right. Right. So the opposite is going to happen if I drink. I'll be all right. But no, but I don't know what the third one would be. Those are the two big ones for me. Just don't sit there and do nothing. Also, don't wallow in misery, bro. Golly, like sit there and if you got to cry about it, cry about it. Have a cry, and let that be what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with letting your emotions out and expressing your emotions through crying, but don't let nobody else see it.
Thank you. I was going to say, do that in your Fortress of Solitude. Brother Cody, what would be your three don'ts when you're feeling this sort of way? When you're dealing with this?
I don't have a lot more to add to that other than don't sit there and feed yourself excuses as to why you can't deal with whatever problem that is.
There you go.
No pity party?
No, fuck no. No, I can't do anything about it, and these are why. There's always something you can do. There's always a first step you can take, right? And I agree with the whole drugs and women aspect. Stay away from those if your mind's not right. And they're arguably the same thing. Women are drugs. But if you start compensating for your bad mood with drugs, it's a bad spiral that you're going to fall down. The other thing is I would say don't seek, kind of like what you're talking about, don't seek out confrontation to try and fix that mood either. And I would almost say, like, when you have a job that requires problem solving skills, it's probably not the best time to be engaging in that job because you're not going to be up to snuff. And that might make you further depressed as you start fucking up.
Oh, bro, it's perfect you said that because I used to be an air traffic controller. Used to be.
Yeah, you had no margin for error.
None. So, brother Cody, you're absolutely right. Thank you, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I just want to throw that in real quick.
Well, and if you start fucking that up, how's that going to help your mood too, right? So it's just going to spiral you down further. I would say, well, it's not a don't, but if you can seek out your friends, somebody to talk to calmly and logically, I think that helps a lot too. Because just having somebody else there who's not trying to get something out of you, I think can help a lot.
See, that's what's up. Y'all don't have to have a podcast. Like I got my friends right now. I needed members of my tribe, and look who I got. I got everybody from Miss AKA Lady to Wonderful 34. I see you, brother. Welcome. You know what I mean? You got brother Dusto, sister Candace, Miss AK, Miss Globe Girl, brother Cody is king. I got Mandrell. You know what I mean? I'm not saying go out and start yourself they got Mad 4 songs in here. But do you see what we're doing here? You see what I'm doing here? Brother Marcus is in here. My favorite devil dog, Nightish, is in here. You know what I mean? I'm able to come to my clan. And I think that's what Brother Cody is saying. Go to your clan, whoever they are. Sit down. They can come talk to you. You know what I mean? Sometimes all you got to do is sit there and just let them talk. You know what I mean? And dudes know how to do that. Most of us do. Know how to do that. Just sit there and let them talk. Like, all right, dude, you know what I mean? You finished? Can I put my violin away now? You know what I mean? Let's go to the gym. I ain't gonna lie to you. Brother Cody, brother Mandrell, after I'm done here, I'm gonna do a bunch of push-ups, man. I'm just gonna do a fucking bunch of push-ups, bro. Do some sit-ups. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tire myself out. I think that's what I need to do right now, man. I appreciate that, bro.
It'll help, 100%.
Yeah.
It will
help. No,
it will hurt. It'll hurt my shoulders and my back and my knees, but they already hurt, so fuck it. Damn.
We're all kind of a mess on this, right?
Right.
Get on that vitamin D.
I'm getting that, bro, tomorrow. I'm getting that tomorrow.
It fixes your mood way more than you think. It really does. Just like how you're in a better mood in the summer when you're getting that sunshine. It's that big.
Man, that's what's up. I'm gonna do that. Mad 4, that's a young brother out there doing it. He's working hard. He's doing his thing. Young men especially. Y'all need a clan more than anything else. You need a tribe more than anything else. You need at least 2 cats that got your back, right? Because if you're a young man, you should be out here busting your ass anyway. You should be working hard. You know what I mean? If you're gonna come across a woman or whatever, it might not be the right time for you to even deal with women like that. That's why that red pill stuff is so important. I know a lot of people get on me about that, like, man, but the red pill that I talk about can help you. It just opens your eyes to what's going on. You know what I mean? Like all that other stuff going on in the red pill, whatever. If it helps you, fine. If it doesn't, fine. But young men especially, we're told to internalize, at least my generation, and now these young generations are told to embrace their emotions. That shit could be lethal, especially when you're going through something. So I would hazard against that, gentlemen. But do what Brother Cody said and what Brother Mandrell said. You know what I mean? Get out there, face it, work out. Don't, like we said, don't go drinking. Don't go looking for drugs. Don't go chasing women, right? Stay with your clan and make sure those guys keep you on mission. Brother Cody, what are your last words? We're going to do final thoughts. We're going to wrap this up. Like I said, I wasn't going to go too long on this, but I think this is just a short, powerful message is what I wanted to get out today. And again, thank y'all so much for coming on, bro. I couldn't have did it without y'all.
I would say just don't let yourself stay trapped. As far as like what Miss Globe Girl is saying there, yeah, it can, but it can also do the opposite, right? The whole allowing you to wallow in whatever mindset that may be. It depends what you choose to consume while you're on these platforms, right? But I hope you're feeling better, DL. Unfortunately, I missed the beginning of this, so I'm not 100% sure what all was going on. But I think you'll find people that'll sit here and talk it out with you, no matter what it is.
Yeah,
So.
I got 2 right here, bro, and I'm feeling better already. I could probably hear it in my voice. I mean, it can happen that fast, can it? It's just that easy sometimes. You just get somebody you could talk to, people in your corner. We ain't even met in person yet, but I mean, y'all part of my tribe, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you.
Not a problem.
Yeah, you ain't done yet, man, Joe. You stand by. Brother Cody is king. Any you want to put out there anything you're doing or where people can find you, or are you cool?
Absolutely not. Have a great
Absolutely.
day. You too, man. See you later.
All right, no problem, Cody.
All right, brother. Thanks, man. Damn, I needed that. Brother Mandrell, final thoughts. That was amazing.
Much like Cody said, because Cody made some damn good point. You know, as far as like feeling trapped and feeling like feeling powerless, that really adds fuel to it. But you're not powerless. Or at least you're not as powerless as you think you are most of the time. You just need time to back off of whatever's plaguing you and focus. So that you can get focused. Back off of it for a while, you know. Then come back to it. If you find yourself hitting another brick wall, back off of it again. Come back to it. And you repeat this process until something comes up. And something will come up. You're going to ask questions to someone else who you think may know something about the subject to help you. Or you might do some Google searching. Tons of different ideas will come when your mind's not clouded with irrationality. It happens to us all. Like I just told you, I have to reset when it comes to certain things too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, find something to occupy your time. Vitamin D, like Cody said, that helps. Working out helps. I know there's a lot of people's kryptonite, but go to a gym, find an elliptical machine or a treadmill or something, and just do some cardio for about 30 minutes. 45
how
minutes.
How about walking?
Well, yeah, just go outside and walk. Go outside and walk. And whatever's bothering you, watch it makes it turn that walk into a run. Watch how quickly that happens. If it's bothering you, that walk's going to turn into a run. And next thing you know, you burned off 500 calories.
Say just like that. You know
just
what I mean?
like that.
So I really appreciate you coming through, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, man. I know these things, but let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me here usually. A lot of times you can find me here with Jordan DL Saint on his platform. Also, you can primarily find me on the Black Man Unfiltered Network. You can find me there. Usually my show is on Wednesday nights at 8:30 Central Standard Time on the Black Man Unfiltered Network. It's called Unapologetic with Mandrell and Shushu. And sometimes DL Saint. Sometimes DL comes over there and co-hosts with me. So check that out.
Yeah, nowhere near as pretty as Shushu though, but sometimes I stand in and do my best.
Not a problem, man. I'm very grateful that you do. So come check us out over there. I mean, there's a lot of good content over there. Just like here. And again, DL, congratulations on your monetization, brother. You deserve it. Now let's one more step to your $1 million.
One step to it, bro. And I couldn't have done it without you and all of my other day ones out here, man. I appreciate y'all. And Brother Mandrell, thank you so much. I needed this talk today. I really
No problem.
Man. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that, man. Now go choke somebody out, bro.
Absolutely.
Peace.
All right, later.
Man, we got Brother Roger in the house, Cornerstone, Fresh and Fit, Dallas, man. I see you, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Miami this weekend. Hey, thank y'all so much. Real talk. If y'all in here, y'all my day ones, y'all my people, y'all my clan. That's what we doing right here, man. I really do mean that. Thank y'all. Because I was feeling pretty bad. I wanted to say, Eddie. I wanted to say that. Y'all know I'm trying to clean it up for the monetization. I don't think it's going to last long, though. I don't think it's going to last long. This platform is going to be like my comedy, but it's going to be real. But as a comic, you got to have clean material. So I'm going to see if I can clean it up just a little bit. But Ms. Glow Grill, do y'all believe the YouTube platform and some of the narrative can play into staying in the mindset of wallowing in negativity, which feeds into depression? I think it can. I think it can for those people who are looking to stay there. Yes, I do. But I also think that it could be a place people could use it like I used it tonight. You know what I'm saying? I come to my hardcore folks here, you know, Ms. Globe Girl, you ain't no pushover. You ain't going to be like, oh, they're there. You're going to be like, yo, get up off your ass and go get it. And so I think it can work both ways. Because I know that's all I've been seeing tonight. You know what I'm saying? People in my clan right here on this platform is like, shit, bro, you better get on up there and make it happen. So, yeah, I think that could be a case for those who are looking for it. But I also think it could be a place for strength and courage and encouragements from those people that you respect. from your clan. I think you can also do that. It goes to who you rock with. You know what I mean? I rock with Warriors. Y'all, like I said, Wonderful 34 court. Y'all Joes, if y'all over on this platform, y'all Joes. You know what I mean? Y'all, that's how we getting down over here. So yeah. And then Miss AKA lady was saying to Miss Globe Girl, I definitely think so. However, if something is contributing to negativity, I turn it off. You got to protect your peace. Absolutely. It comes down to the individual. You know what I mean? Brother Dusto, Sauce is a good stress reliever. He ain't lying. Me and him go to the same spot. You know what I mean? If you guys are ever in Tampa, hit us up. We'll tell you where to go. You know what I mean? Shout out to Avalon. Wednesdays and Fridays, man. Listen. Go in there and dance, y'all. And it feels so good. And you're dancing with just cool people and nice people. And there's no, ain't nobody trying to really push up like that. It's just you out there dancing with a beautiful woman. And, it's just a mesh, bro. And it works, man. Just having a good time and good conversations. I mean, yeah, it's people in there trying to, get it as well. There's people in there looking for whatever they're looking for, but the dance is priority. So, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Sister Candace, yes, absolutely win Cody. Look, y'all understand, like, Brother Cody got some serious wisdom. I'm going to keep bringing him on the platform as much as I get him on the platform because that brother got some wisdom. You know what I mean? All the way up there, north of us, up there in Canada. Man, me and Mandrell might have to put a mission together and go up to Canada and catch up with Brother Cody. You know what I mean? I definitely would like to do that. If not this year, definitely next year. You know what I mean? We'll see where we are with the funds that come in. Maybe we can put together a mission and we can go up and actually film in Canada. I would like to do that, but the thing is, they probably won't let us in and they definitely won't let us out. Me and Mandrell have to fight our way out. But I'm down. I'm down. And again, thank you, Brother Cody and Brother Mandrell, for coming up tonight. You know what I mean? Brother Cody, speaking of the devil, there's only so much you can do a day. Drain your tank, sleep, continue tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cars, thank you. Welcome. I'm glad you're here, bro. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. We're wrapping it up now. We were just to talk about when life. Oh, here we go. My number one, day one. Brother Michael in the house. What's good, fam? Hey, Mike, you going to be in Miami this weekend, yeah? You coming down, right? Yo, you coming, right? I'm working on some stuff. For those who are going to be at the Fresh and Fit 1 million celebration this weekend, man, we're going to be setting up some things. I'm looking at setting up a meetup at one of the local cigar bars in Brickell. It's a real cool thing. I'm looking for people who are interested. It'll be Friday night, probably at 9:30. I'm telling you guys now, that's where I'm going to be, Friday night, 9:30. And tomorrow I'll tell you the exact name of the bar, but it's in Brickell on Brickell Bay. It's like half a block down from Brickell Bay Village. It's called Empire. So, hit me up on Instagram if y'all got any questions. If you're going to be in Miami, I want to see you, y'all. We're going to probably do something at Moxie's, and I'm working on a pool party. I'm working on setting up a little pool party for certain people to come through. You know what I mean? So let me know if y'all interested. If you're coming to Miami, if you're coming down to Miami for the Fresh and Fit thing, I'm going to be there. I want to meet you. I'm not lying. We got it all set up. It's going to be nothing but love. You know what I mean? Nothing but love. So thank y'all for letting me rock this out with y'all, man. Thank y'all for letting me get this off my chest. I feel better. I really do. I feel better already. I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to do 100 push-ups. I'll probably do 200 push-ups before I go to sleep. And I'm about to do that right now. And thanks to brother Cody is King, Brother Mandrell, and everyone else who was in here. Y'all know what it is. We're going to keep rocking. I can't thank y'all enough for getting us monetized. We are finally monetized. We're just waiting for the paperwork to clear. So we should have super chats. It'll be less than a month from now. The paperwork said it'll be less than 30 days. So I'm hoping it'll be done sooner than that. So check me out tomorrow, guys. We'll be here tomorrow. We're going to do the show on real players versus games. So you think you're a player? Probably not. You know what I mean? That's like a whole nother level. And see, now y'all see the energy coming, right? I could probably do the show right now if I wanted to, but now we already had one show. I'm going to save this energy for tomorrow. We're going to be talking about a podcast out there called A Dose of Game. We're going to be watching. We're going to be reacting to some of his content. That brother, whoever he is a real player. You know what I mean? A true player. So we're We're going to come in tomorrow, 6:30 tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on this platform. We're going to talk about that. And then probably on Wednesday, we're probably going to talk a little bit of politics, y'all. Get ready for a downrange episode. Probably going to talk about what's going on in Brazil right now. And maybe talk a little bit more about what's going on with Andrew Tate. So it might be 2 shows on Wednesday. Be looking for the thumbnails, y'all. But again, thanks, y'all. I really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all just don't know. To be able to come up and know that I got people I can holler at that I know care about me and they know I care about them. That's y'all. You feel me? And I also have my clan, my real family outside of here. And all of y'all are welcome into my clan outside of here, man. Like I said, Sister Candace said we haven't met yet, but we will meet. I intend to do that, y'all. So, all right, I'm out of here, man. I'm DL Saint. This is the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.
Darn, that's the end.